not know why that is. There's probably loot back here. Nothing significant, it seems. Come on, tell me I can make it up there. No, guess not.
Nice and easy.
Why not? All right.
You still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
This was a repair drone.
All right. Who are you?
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium. Yeah, that's my codename for, you know, our mutual friend.
I should have figured that out.
Oh. I'm Golden Eagle. Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Hurtful. Hurtful.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning codenames.
You can. They're completely
Can I be
arbitrary.
chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep him warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
I mean, given that literally all of it is saved on YouTube and on my computer, I could definitely go through and count.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Interesting.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. When the birds start disappearing, You
Yeah.
know something's afoul. No pun intended. Fine. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It should, but not really.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it, and since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you? Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Alright.
Good luck, Cuckoo.
Still don't like that code name. Given the quality of the walls here, and whatever's going on with that, I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay.
You gotta teach me that.
All right. Line open. Although I suppose most are just going up one floor.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability.
It means everything's running like clockwork.
No, it doesn't.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Move along.
Try anti-Cleo. It's better than nature.
Hey, you. Yeah. Want to be famous?
Are you talking to me?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
No.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippistout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation? Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Sure.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Probably just shot.
So that's... No, this one. That's... that way. I shouldn't have done that.
Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's choice.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere
These are
else.
going to be prohibitively expensive, aren't they? No, guess not. you know, nothing I really want. And I could repair that myself. I do not know why I didn't.
Spacer's Choice 0G Brew. An ale that's good for what ails you.
Alright, so that's the lower level there of this plaza. Excuse me.
Those wastrels in Emerald Vale have all abandoned their work. Did you... No, how typical.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
You're also drunk, and that means that I don't care.
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah.
I don't
That
know
means
that's
I
how that
got
works.
a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here.
Yep.
I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Mm-hmm.
Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
But also...
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
Sorry about that. Which way did he go? Oh, there he is.
I can take a hint.
There we go.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
It's strange, though. I thought Byzantium was the center of Halcyon.
That's a figure of speech.
I know that.
You, with the hips, over here. Let me take a closer look at you. Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. You're not afraid of speaking your mind. You smolder and growl. Oh, you're just too perfect.
What is
I'm
wrong
Celeste
with these
Zoliker,
people?
and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs. I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
And you're weird.
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out.
That sounds like
Making
an
an
insult, but
outfit
the way you're
worthy of
saying
you
it
won't
makes
be easy.
it seem
I'll
like
need your
you
help
intended it as a
gathering the right
compliment.
materials.
Alright.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me. My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, none of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
I mean...
I don't know. I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you.
No.
Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her
I
own.
wasn't going to.
As you wish, darling. All my pieces are custom made. As soon as you pay,
6,000 bits
I
is
can start
expensive
working.
for this one side quest. Alright, well. I guess I will
love
come back to
Byzantium.
that.
Where else are you going to? Find art, culture, working toilets.
That's broken. He's tiny.
Your best find this week.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams...
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble of existential emptiness.
Desirables, and your plan is to sit idly by.
Promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial-grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
Fancy. I am going to rob these rich people blind. Although, it seems like none of it's stealing. Which is disappointing, to say the least.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I want to know more, but also I don't want to drop the act of being trash.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
And if you don't...
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks. Not until I get some answers.
Fair enough.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind. She hasn't changed a bit, I see. That's it? You just want us to disappear now? Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
I am going to continue stealing your stuff, though.
I'll keep it down.
What do you think you're doing?
Stealing your stuff. Fine. Can we really not steal more of your stuff? Dang.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same...
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently.
Okay. Yeah.
They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
I don't think either of those sound as cool as you think they do. That's literally a line that she has said, right? Yeah.
Father would throw his hands up,
She said
because
that,
this would be just like me, to come back and make a
in a
big
discussion with
scene.
Felix, I think.
Then
on the
Mother would
ship.
do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm. But I want to talk about me now.
Fair enough.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those.
Oh, you got us.
Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Or you could...
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. As long as I don't develop a taste for wool gonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
That
If
being
that
in
doesn't
quotes
work,
implies
I'm
that
sure
it's
we can
violence.
find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
All right, let's go.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
I appear to be
Going.
stuck in it. Oh.
Heading back.
I appear to be stuck. That's this now, right? Yeah.
This reminds me of... Oh, never mind.
That's not a door. I will be back in a moment. All right.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside?
You seem strangely nervous.
You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking. My what conspiracy?
I don't know, man.
Let's talk about this. Please. I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain. I wouldn't allow us to experiment on convicts or the unemployed. It's wrong, no matter what the law says. Everyone agreed. We accepted the risks. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back.
Wait. I mean, there are clearly a lot of people in Halcyon that
You could always shoot me. I assume that's why you're here.
Yeah.
If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
I mean, there are a lot of people out there that that are willing to die. Like, are willing to work a job that they could die in. I guarantee offering unemployed people money for letting you experiment on them is not in any way something that would be poorly received. The morality of it, debatable. Definitely better than just experimenting on convicted criminals, but, you know.
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas. Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
It seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
I don't like that option, because there's a cop right there, and admitting to associating with a wanted criminal in front of a cop is a bad idea. And also, I don't know how this would benefit me. I feel like there's a lot more I need to know before making this decision.
You won't regret this. I'm so far from the breakthrough I need, but you're at least giving me a chance. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. Wrong answer.
Here they come! Bring him down!
I mean, listen, that's not the answer I would have given. I would have been like, I would have attempted to threaten them, being like, because if you don't, you won't be walking out of here alive. I don't know. Eva can't die. Why? Ugh.
System alert. Halt.
you think you're doing?
Stealing. 89 bits
Thanks
is
for the
nothing.
bits, friend. I think this was just a misunderstanding.
At this point, I feel like I should just kill her, right?
The board is our best and only chance at survival. People will learn to accept that.
What? Oh, now I've gotta, whatever. I'll just load before I came into the house, and I'm getting into
That's far enough.
into a fight anyways.
What are you doing here?
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with the same professional courtesy.
Shut up.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn
Subway
it.
salvage.
I knew this would happen. To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
They did not.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen.
That's a gentlemanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker. What happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
No. I didn't, but somebody probably
Small
did.
consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage. We were trying to prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
Well, it can't.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony.
Yep.
It seems I have you to thank for my current house guests. Our produce might get us through the day, but we're getting weaker as a species. And sicker.
Is that why everyone in Edgewater was so sick? Not a plague, but vegetables?
The lack of usable nutrients is compromising our immune systems. Under these conditions, even the common cold could seem like a plague. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't let... I believe that I... Look around. We're the only intelligent aliens in Halcyon. Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong
I don't know why I'm going
enough.
through this again.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate.
Also human test
I've already
subjects.
asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
Knowing what the board considers a success, that doesn't give me a lot of hope.
You really think the board got our best interests at heart? I mean, they say, but I'm just not sure.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know. seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy. You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table.
See,
Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
See, I don't like any of these options, and I wish I could just be like, hey, here's what's going on. I just tell Lilia Hagen what's going on, and be like, you still want me to kill her? Sorry, Doc. You can handle the last guys, right?
That's the last of them.
Guess not. I want to know what's in these pods, but...
Guess I would. You think someone gave him bad directions?
Okay.
I've had patients. I wonder if that'd fix Edgewater. You'll never know.
Okay, it's two things. Yeah, you know, it sucks, but also the board were definitely not gonna do the right thing. They were gonna be like, if you want your kids to not die, take this experimental substance and breathe it or whatever. I don't know. They were definitely gonna make colonists pay for it. All right. I do not like that. Oh, shit. It appears that I forgot to switch the screen back. Well. $216. Need more money for that. $96 in that direction.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Fenhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night. Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you. Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back. Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here. Everything. Got a price.
What? That is expensive and not worth it at all.
All right, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness.
Time to do some acting.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
I want to sort these by effect, but
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the...
I heard you the first time. I didn't need to buy that. I don't know why I did buy that.
My cousin's in pictures. That business with piracy is civil. If you could just leave me back at the ship, I'm sure there's something I ought to be fixing now.
Neither of you want to be here? Well, too bad.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural. No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene and go with it. I gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
Fair, but are we at least using blanks? Because I think that we shouldn't actually kill people for your movie or whatever.
Don't think, kid. Just act.
Alright.
Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well, I'm seeing lots of crates. So I hope they're not fired.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Right, hold on. Oh, yeah. Yes, we're doing that, and then back. Gotta drink some alcohol to boost my personality traits. I think I want to swap this for some boosts, armor. Plus 10 for 15 seconds. Plus 10 for 20 seconds, good enough. And now I drink that.
Well, well. All of it with...
Oh, right, forgot to... I don't know why I'm trying to do this well. It does not matter. Inventory, armor. Where's... do I have a dialogue armor? This is a bad idea, right? Oh, I'm just too short now. Sorry, 2, 3. Which means I think drinking the alcohol will boost it high enough. But I'm gonna... save because I don't want to have to go through all of that again. Inventory and drink. Some purple berry wine.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? All of this with... They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us. What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come. Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
I don't think...
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you. Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
I'm gonna...
There's my stuff. Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though. Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Alright, I'm gonna see if there's more stuff I can steal around here. Only 625 bits. Right, that's the way out. Okay. Only a few bits short of being able to get Parvati's fancy outfit. Still don't think it's necessary, but also... what hat was I wearing? Why did I call them hats? Oh! I didn't ever switch out my hat in that take. Oh wait, no, it wasn't a hat, it was my armor. The fact that they just took these and were like, this is standard now.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CC... and 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it.
Have you seen Terror on Monarch?
Terror on Monarch loses its appeal after... So Druidicus. There's a work of timeless culture.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request
Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
how we suffer in the name of commerce.
The dissidents actually took over.
Oh, I've been there. Ten would boost that to hacking on a mechanicals, which could be nice. That could get me... Got 3 more points. Maybe I put them into determination, get closer to that. I don't know. I mean, that's nice. Yeah. That's what we're doing. I think that's the one, but I should check to see. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I think the ability to bring my guys back in combat where I'm probably going to be using an inhaler anyway. You know, if they're going down and I can't win without them, I'm gonna, you know. So I need to go to Fallbrook on Monarch. Right, so that's what we're doing. And then we're leaving for Monarch, I suppose.
CNP.
I want to know what microwaving is.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
If I do somehow drop dead in here, promise me you'll drag my corpse somewhere with monsters.
What can I do for you, darling?
I would have,
Here's my last estimate.
actually, hold
As
on.
you wish, darling.
What's Persuade at? Persuade is 44, that's not even close.
I can't. Here's. Now stand back. Back. I'll enter the setting. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I. For you. Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
You're literally having a model.
Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me. I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors. Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please. I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
You're succeeding.
You're very welcome.
Goodbye.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then.
Yep.
After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Alright, so we are now headed to Monarch.
I've always loved.
CNP.
I'm sure there's more to see here, but
Down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
Yes, I've been hired to shake up the fashion industry. I could have survived that drop. Don't know why I decided to take the elevator.
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium, and I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is. I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot.
I don't see how that would
It
help.
wasn't even the right one. Point is, good intentions don't count for shit. And nothing's more dangerous than a crusader with a cause. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it? Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option.
Fair.
The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it.
Okay.
I've got no
but-
love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people.
Yeah.
The ones at the top, anyway. Everyone is. The board just pays the best. I know you want to save the day,
fix
but don't
it.
forget to look after yourself.
I mean,
no one else out here is
realistically
going
speaking,
to.
we're not gonna fix it, even if we try. But
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
nope.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill. I oughta. Kept me alive this long. I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
All right.
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
It is not in any way surprising.
Nice work dispatching Chartrand, Captain. Sublight will be pleased.
So we've got one on Monarch, 2 on the Groundbreaker. Although I'm not counting weapons from the Void there. I don't know why. Parvati's quest isn't showing up there. And then 2 here, but one of them's the story quest, and the other I need to get stuff from other places for.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Alright. I don't see what that did. Oh, okay. Whatever. To Fallbrook, because that's where we're going. Ow.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
In the mood to chat. Keep walking, Russell.
Well.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it's
looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Are you serious?
Hey, if we can find a way of
we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead.
She's not.
If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. I think you have something in your eye. Perhaps I can interest you in our ocular abnormality coverage.
Always towing the company line.
That's for the best.
All right,
what can I do
well,
for you?
I'm gonna go check out the back room for unrelated reasons. Unrelated. Don't check.
Real slick. Got it? Exactly.
Okay. Just wait a few moments. Wait long enough. Okay, you can type missing fingers, it's just not as easy. Come on. And I'm not gonna try to steal.
Well, well. Aren't you the very picture of good health and sound decision-making? However, we can't make good decisions all the time. Consider whoopsie-daisy coverage. Please note that to make a claim under this policy, you must describe your error in detail before a panel of relatives over the age of 65. And also note that doing so nullifies the privacy and dignity clause.
Alright.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. come on. I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future? Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
I suppose.
Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee. Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
I have a moral compass.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Then you don't have good friends.
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day, they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests. It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Alright, let's get him on. Anything else for selling him? I should swap that out. Alright, whatever. It halves the cost of bribes. That's great. Heights to get some iconoclast gear. Although I probably should have.
May the eternal truth guide you.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill? Ellie.
You're that fellow that's been helping the cause, ain't you?
Yes.
Didn't figure I'd get to talk to you. Thanks for what you done. Welcome to the heart of iconoclast country, brother.
To your own. I don't care about your problems.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Armor. Well, none of this is labeled iconoclast, but sure. Yeah, sure, why not? Where am I going? I'll head back to Fallbrook. I have no idea what constitutes that's Raptidons. I don't want to fight Raptidons, I want to fight Marauders.
Chris McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow, and here there's just tubs of it lying about. Ugh, this is why I prefer we're gonna get our hands dirty.
Really ought to sell some of my Raptidon meat. I feel like I might have to
There's one. I think I just need a body out, like a body armor for the Marauder outfit, because I know the helmet I'm wearing is Marauder gear. Nice thing about traveling with the captain, we meet all sorts of new people. Sure, best part is when they pay us. We never really had new folks in Edgewater. Their mistake. Nailed him, Captain!
think that's everything I needed. May as well keep looting now.
The last of them. Anyway, we never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. It's kind of hard to make...
To the unreliable. We've gotten what we need here. Maybe. I do not know.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Okay. So what do we want to do? Those are both on the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Hello.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't think that interrupting it is a good idea. I can... Is it 5 then? I don't remember. I feel weird interrupting this.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He was probably half as tall as I was.
Alright.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Alright.
Good luck, Captain.
I'll leave Parvati here, bring Nyoka. Parvati's on a date right now. Anyways.
Berry Crunch. Purify berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
You looking to shoot I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter. That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth. You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Okay.
Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back.
No armor. I feel like I'm seeing this in many places.
CNP, I can't.
She's dead.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Well, well. Looks like someone's due for a promotion. How does Vice President of Aggressive Acquisitions sound to you, contractor? Well, of course. We're a legitimate business, remember? And legitimate businesses have loads of vice presidents. Or so I'm told. Catherine heard I was taking you on full-time and sent along a present of her own. I've had it delivered to your ship.
Interesting.
From now on, the board will think twice before fucking with Lilia Hagen, savior of humanity.
I don't know that that's accurate.
Be sure to mention that in your travels. We could use the free advertising.
Hey, we don't work for exposure.
I wish more legitimate businesses were like yours, Hagen. We get a lot more done.
Well, if there's nothing else, I need to review some applications, seeing as I just lost my best contractor. Not as much as I'd like. The board dispatched it to Earth on a resupply mission, I think. Why? Interesting. It's possible the board wanted the cruiser to disregard ancillary tasks. But to what end? I'll have someone look into it. But for the moment, we're pissing in the wind and shooting in the dark. Considering how you get around, you'll probably find answers before
Yes,
I do.
I did. I was going to tell you about them. Okay, goodbye. I can pick that up so fast. Hello.
Welcome!
Armor. I like the aesthetic of the mining helmet. Yeah, why not? Ah, yes. Borscht.
Terra-fried spratwurst, battered and fresh on the tail.
Bratwurst, never mind. I don't. The Borscht. Is there a Borscht place here? No. There's the dumb robot, but other than that. Oh. What? Anyways. So... For this, I've got those two, definitely, I think. I think that's gonna get me... That and my current helmet will get me Marauder. That'll get me... what's it called?
The news packet had the tossball scores from the Connors. What about the rail gliding championships?
I didn't think anyone but natives followed that.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
I don't think what I've got will do for, I don't know why I keep doing that. I do. It's good for Apex Legends and got used to
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial. Welcome back, Captain.
Hello.
How can I be of assistance?
I don't know, just felt like talking to you. Sure.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Of course.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Well, I've got to admit it is the best of the board-certified jingles.
It's been scientifically proven that those with more birthdays live longer. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Anyway.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Felix, you got to hear this. Okay, Captain, she's gone. I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, "Hey, do you have some new parts?" And I was like, "Nah, I used a new soap." And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
Okay. I don't... I don't like any of these answers.
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustbat casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
I genuinely do not think.
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong.
I don't.
Smarter and
I don't know
kinder
if
than
I'm
I am on
missing
my
something
lonesome.
here,
I
but-
listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech.
Okay.
She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
I mean, like,
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend.
See,
and Captain, she said yes!
See, like, everything about this made me think it was not going to
We
go
talked
well.
about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it would work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that. It's all on your account, you know? Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Why not? Food and drink effects last longer. That's good. I should go back to, never mind. I definitely think I want to get rid of Sam, but
I don't know if you watched the big finale, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it about
Alright, what quests do we want to do? All we've got left is Spacesuits Won't Travel and City in the Stars, so...
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. Do return in one piece.
Yeah, why not? So, body. There we go. We should talk to Ellie's parents again. See how they feel about getting screwed over. Do I have anything to sell? No. should sell some meat. I'm not using it anyway. Only 6 bits for that much meat. Wild.
I love Byzantium.
Inventory, armor. Swap that for that.
Oh, how grotesque! I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope. Like a star, darling. Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect.
See
My heart is all aflutter.
Helmet.
1 outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
Wait, did that count as spacer gear? Yeah, it did.
I can't wait. What?
This is nothing. It's just, it's. Oh. I don't know how to get iconoclast gear because I don't think, given that the gear I bought as iconoclast gear. Alright, whatever.
Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being over... Oh, there! That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be...
What do you have against
somewhere
me?
else. Anywhere else.
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking. Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper?
So
It's
many
madness.
of my ilk.
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse. The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest, most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair? Oh, by the law. I mean the principle of it, not the mechanics. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
I mean, this is how I feel about it. But also, I'm gonna do the side
Fantastic.
quest.
Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way.
Right.
Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs. The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
Alright, goodbye.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Goodbye. Oh wait, I've got... Guys, board security is what's getting me in here. I could go in that way.
Got your paperwork squared away?
But also...
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Elliot? It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just... you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
Oh, right. Forgot to switch that out. Where is it? Because it's better.
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
The way you said that makes me think you're not.
Oh, what are you doing here?
A crime?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here. Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors. Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Of course not.
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance. Therefore, my, research.
The pause there is disconcerting.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back. Not just names, they all have backstories too.
Okay, but
there's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye. Something else? I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free.
I do sometimes.
But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Goodbye. I'm gonna go do a crime. Hello, I'm here to commit crimes.
Best hands, Cap. Great work.
I have no knowledge of protocol. This is... I can't talk to you. Oh, hello.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Well, that's that done. I wonder how to get in the other side. Not like it matters much. Actually, I should find a vending machine.
My dear fellow, you've no idea how our production has suffered. Why, the loafers...
Wait. Oh, I thought that's the Bureau of Exposition. That seems like a good place to go to advance the plot. I don't want to sell that, but also I'm not going to use it. I should have kept that. No, I've got Persuade +7. Alright, now into this maintenance tunnels. I should do that. I should boost these, but let's all of these are going to be easy, and then there we go. Did I miss another? Oh, where is that? No, that's down. That's on that floor down.
Sanitation and cleanup required.
I'm warmed up now.
Barge, that's probably way out.
Him down. Get her. Run armor.
That's the way it came from. Loop around there. Got it. Which means
Don't mess with us.
How do I get there? Oh, there's a... Get in the box. Also sounds like there's one in here.
Let's go. Yeah.
The delivery guy is dead. Funny thing, I don't care. Acropolis district.
Nice going. Nicely done.
This is our way out, presumably. Switch to this. It's not a good way.
That does it. Time for a drink? Aw, I was hoping we could bring him home. You'd let me have a giant sprat, right, Captain? As long as I fed it?
Sure. We're not gonna run into a tameable giant sprat, so I don't need to worry about it. We're seriously, were all of them alive? No, the first one we ran into was dead. But unless I'm mistaken, the rest of them were alive. How am I getting back? That's the nearest exit. I mean, this goes this way. So, presumably that goes to, you know, the Acropolis district. And that would add at least one more loading zone, presumably. I'm assuming it's a separate thing. There's a lot going on down here. Yeah, we got enough weapons parts for now.
Any luck finding my sprats? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! And all safe and sound. Oh, Reginald, Philippa, Vonda, Haroon, Iskander, Evelyn! I'm never letting you out of my sight again!
What? I thought the
Please, take this. It's not much, but it's the best I can offer for the safe return of my darlings.
Honestly, after the
Now,
way we're riding, it's
I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs
more
my
than I was
absence.
expecting.
That episode from a few weeks ago was...
I'm gonna do a dumb thing. I should have saved closer to the
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
You'll get in trouble.
No, I won't. I'll blame it on you.
No, looks like I can't jump. Who went down?
Wouldn't it be something to see an Earth assault cruiser land here?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way one would fit.
How would you...
I don't know why I'm not just fast traveling around.
Things on Monarch have really cooled up. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really. Just being realistic. As long as they keep their business on Monarch, their situation's got nothing to do with me.
You say
Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last. Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retired recently?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh well. Nothing a few drinks won't cure. Not so fast! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Keep your hands to yourself. Quiet, Captain. A UDL security attendant.
Move along.
Okay. this is definitely going to be
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center.
It's going to be killing people
You,
too.
the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process.
That last one.
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue? Or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet. Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All
Is that better than the... Yeah, but also... Honestly, I don't know why I'm not just selling this, because it's just...
All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay. Courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, you won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center.
Oh, it just loops. The fact that employee and center are just in all caps every single time. Yeah, see, this entire thing is like, you read the packet about what this is and understand the rules, and if literally anything negative happens to you, it's your fault.
When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection.
It's a murder factory. They're killing people and using their bodies for food. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Anybody got anything good on them?
Unexecuted, identified, searching for unauthorized person.
Wait, it'd be a great arena match, but the board's gotta make it a death trap.
I could put these parts to much better use.
I don't like what they're doing here. I'm gonna kill all of them. Them being alive is hurting my stats. It's not a huge deal exactly, but it's better to take care of them and not have to worry about it than not and have to. That noise indicates to me that that's going to be a transition soon. Oh. That's not reliable. Well, looks like they lost a customer. Serves them right for being a corrupt corporation. I don't know. Bit late for that. Oh.
Here we go! Here we go! We're not getting through!
Sorry. I don't think they like me, guys. I'd like to point out everybody else except for Spacer's Choice, but I killed one of their larger settlements. So, you know, literally everybody else except for Spacer's Choice is neutral or better. really is. Would my reputation have not gone down with them if I hadn't killed all of those?
Nice one!
Probably.
Like true professionals.
But also, fuck.
That's clever.
This is where the door was. And then, oh, can fast travel out. Sorry about that.
I think I've figured out what you need. Besides the smoke and some privacy, our crew's like a machine. Take your best shot, asshole!
Oh, right. Really ought to do something to get on their good side. Well, no, I just want to talk about the quest. Load game. Is this? Yeah, it is. Load game. That one. Nope. Load game. That one. Now let's see if I can get out without. If I can get out without fighting them, that'd be better. There's decent stuff in there, but if I don't need to fight them, which I don't. Oh, wonderful. Great. I don't like board, but, you know, if I can stay off of kill on sight, I'd prefer it. Because for now, they just don't like me. Wonderful.
I think I've figured out what you need. Besides the smoke and some privacy, our crew's like a machine. All the parts got to work together or we'll shake ourselves to pieces.
I've never been good with metaphors, Parvati.
We need each other to work right. You need a team, and I need someone who'll be truthful with me, even when it hurts.
The only thing I need is people staying the hell out of my business.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
You're acting real funny. You dropped a wrench on your head or something?
Radiating off of him.
I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
Yeah. I don't like you, but I am also not going to kill you.
What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's brilliant. To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them.
You're the worst.
Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again.
You there already.
Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief. And how else would I react? A vagrant such as yourself couldn't possibly appreciate the emotional burden this news has lifted from my shoulders. But regardless of your ignorance, I promised you a fee for your services, so a fee you shall have.
Killing innocents doesn't really...
Of course, as we agreed. I'm not one to break a contract. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it. So if there's nothing further... I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see. Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list. Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time. I just told you, my grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
That's not earning.
Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept. You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
No, we're done here. Goodbye. Got a delivery for one Minister Clark.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Chasing us off already? This feels familiar.
Ma'am, please don't cause a scene.
I want you to know I'm holding back for your sake.
Yeah, we're gonna do
you have any actual business here, or...?
Yes, I got a delivery.
Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Well, guess he's up there. But given that it is almost midnight, I think that it may be a better choice to be done for the evening. I intend to stream again tomorrow, although due to me being incapable of sticking to any sort of plan, I have no idea if I'll actually follow through on that, or what time I will do so. I really need to be better about that. That said, goodbye.